So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, we're on the way. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldo. Trossard gets it away. De Bruyne. Onana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back. And the shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Doku. Now it's Tielemans. Castagna has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Spain are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
And it's Tielemans. Now it's Bina. A decent chance! Oh, crossbar! Meunier. Nicely weighted ball. Llorente. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Tielemans. Looking for the run. Oh, great run, magical! Punched away. Castagna, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Grimaldo. And it's Bina. He's in a great position here. Pino! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Meunier. Now Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Doku! And he nearly went all the way.
Doku certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Llorente, great vision. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Castagna. Mechela. Here's Onana. Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. De Ketelaere, here's onto this. Always goal side. Tielemans. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. He's got away. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Trossard. Now it's De Ketelaere. Yamal. Spain are looking to break at pace. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. And he's heaved it away. Spain with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And it's Bina. Chance! And that was precious close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Onana. And it's Tielemans. Throw in. Now it's Yamal. Yamal running with intent. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Meunier. Onana. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mechela. Castagna. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Spain can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we get things going again.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
De Bruyne, Tielemans, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Doku, and he's found a way past. Closing in on goal. Oh, look at the space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Grimaldo, strong running down that left flank. And it's Bina, up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Aimed beyond the defence. Pino is flagged offside. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's picked his way through. Almost an hour gone. And here's Yamal! He's got away with one there. De Bruyne. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Driving forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Trossard. Looking to play him in. De Bruyne crosses. Bina. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? He's found space here. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game change.
Real chance! And there's his goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Llorente. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, great chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Trossard. Baina making good progress. That is a great pick out. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Thinks one through. Oh, good climb! And that's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Belgium have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He might be in here. He's being urged to... Can he finish? And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Belgium making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Good steal, he just read it. And he was quick to react.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Four extra minutes added on. Now it's to Ketelara. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional goals. He utilised...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a fair try, but just off target. Time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.